Hello ladies and gents, how are you doing? So today I think I'm going to take you out for a sunset ride on this Honda vt750s. I'm going to talk about any modifications I want to make, any that I thought about making but I've changed my mind since, because you might say to me, that's a bloody good idea, Adam, actually. Go back to that original idea. And then I'm going to talk to you about another bike I want, a second bike I want. I always said to myself, after getting with my previous two bikes, the Honda VFR and the Royal Enfield Himalayan, I always said to myself, Adam, it's easier just to have the one bike. But I've got my reasons. I've almost talked myself into getting a second bike, and I'll explain a bit more about that too. But first, let's get this bike out of here, shall we? Been bloody hot lately. I've seen a lot of bikers out wearing shorts and stuff, but I always wear protective gear. Here is my mesh jacket, which I like to use during summer, and I'm wearing the old jeans. Dress for the ride, not for the slide. No, dress for the slide, not for the ride. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. So let's talk modifications. There's all sorts of things I can do for this bike right now. I can get 8 bars, I can black out the forks, I can get gaiters, I can get a larger screen, I can get a new seat, I can get a larger sissy bar, I can get new exhaust pipes, I can change the bulbs, I can do all sorts of things, but do I really want to? That is what I've asked myself over the last few days, a few weeks actually. When I first bought this bike, there it is, I was, before I even arrived, I planned all these mods, and then it arrived and I looked at it and I thought, it's much more beautiful in person than it is on camera. But anyway, I'm going to go somewhere to watch the sunset, and I'll talk more about it there. Farm. Let's get going. Alright, so this seems like a good place to stop. There's too many people around, and I'm trying to make these videos where I'm more like looking at you, less on the bike, more looking into the camera, talking to you, and there's just too many people around. But look where I am. going to walk back up. Hello, so as I was saying, it's all sorts of things I could do with the Honda VT. 8 bars, no exhaust, smaller mirrors, smaller lights, all sorts, but then I got it and I just love the style of it. Some people don't like it, but personally I love it. I love the colours, I love everything about it actually. And that puts me in an awkward position really, because I love it, I intend on keeping it for quite some time. And if I keep it for some time, it might be worth modifying. However, I've only got a limited amount of resources, limited amount of money. So what I'm thinking is, don't modify it, and instead, see if you're still, you are, and instead, in the winter, because there's lots of chrome on this bike, in the winter, buy myself a Honda Cub, Honda C90, or a CT110, or a CT125, something along those lines. Anyway, ladies and gents, let me know what you think of the new style. I'm not ripping off Freddie Dobbs, even though I am a fan. I just like this style, more chilled. So next time you see me would be on my Southwest tour, or at least before the Southwest tour when I'm packing and telling you more about it. So let's just let's just enjoy the view, and then I'll get going.